Hello, welcome to the 3-day weather forecast with Paul Ugbah. The satellite imagery shows dust that was raised over the source region in Chad on Monday afternoon, as shown in pink, and was transported along this trajectory into the northeastern parts of the country where horizontal visibility was impaired. This condition has continued to prevail from Monday into Tuesday. And so for the rest of Tuesday, we expect the northern parts of the country to be sunny in moderate dust haze. However, the northeastern parts of the country are expected to be affected by this dust, and horizontal visibility likely to drop below 1,000 meters over the northeastern parts of the country. For other parts of the country, in the central and the southern parts, we expect partly cloudy conditions to prevail over these areas, and maximum temperature forecast and also nighttime temperature across the country on this day is expected to range between 32 and 36 degrees Celsius over the northern parts of the country. And for night temperature over this region, we expect to see values between 11 and 15 degrees Celsius. As we move towards the central parts of the country, we expect to see higher night temperatures, and the highest nighttime temperatures over the southern parts of the country, where the values are expected to range between 22 and 25 degrees Celsius. For our air quality forecast, we expect that the air quality over the northern parts of the country, where dust appears to be much in the atmosphere, is expected to pose some threat to the health of persons over these areas in red coloration. And so the air quality over this region in red is considered unhealthy for persons living over these areas, while the areas that are colored in brown or orange are expected to have unhealthy air quality for sensitive groups. The places in the Niger Delta that appear in yellow color are expected to have moderate air quality without any serious threat to the health of persons living over these areas. By Wednesday, we expect also moderate dust haze to prevail over most parts of the country in sunny conditions. However, horizontal visibility over the northeastern parts of the country is still likely to be further impaired and possibly reduce the values to less than 1,000 meters, while the central parts of the country are expected to have a moderate horizontal visibility between the range of 2 kilometers, 2,000 meters to 5,000 meters. The southern parts of the country are expected to experience partly cloudy conditions in good horizontal visibility. And for our maximum temperature forecast, we expect the range of values of daytime temperature over the northern parts of the country to range between 33 degrees Celsius and 36 degrees Celsius. Towards the central parts of the country, we expect to see a range of values between 29 degrees Celsius over Jos, where the lowest value is expected during the day, and 39 degrees Celsius in Niger and in other surrounding parts of the state. We expect maximum temperature forecast during the day over the southern parts of the country to range between 35 degrees Celsius and 38 degrees Celsius, and also nighttime temperatures to be highest over the south, where a range is expected to be between 20 and 26 degrees Celsius. For our air quality forecast, on this day, we expect to see areas in red color have air quality that is considered unhealthy for persons living around these areas. Most parts of the north extending towards the central parts of the country are therefore expected to have an unhealthy air quality, while the places that appear in orange are expected to have air quality that is considered unhealthy only for the sensitive group of persons living around these areas. The Niger Delta area is expected to have moderate air quality, which is considered not likely to have any threat to the health of persons living over these areas. And for Thursday, we expect moderate dust haze to also prevail over most parts of the country, but a likelihood of having improved horizontal visibility on this day over the northern parts of the country and also over the central parts of the country. The southern part is expected to be partly cloudy in good horizontal visibility. And for maximum temperature forecast, we expect values to rise slightly, especially over Maiduguri in Borno State and also over Yola and also Taraba State, where values during the day are expected to reach 40 degrees Celsius. We expect other parts of the north to experience daytime temperature values between 32 degrees Celsius and 38 degrees Celsius, while the southern parts of the country are expected to have daytime temperatures between 35 degrees Celsius and 38 degrees Celsius. The central parts of the country are expected to experience maximum temperatures during the day between 30 degrees Celsius and 39 degrees Celsius, while nighttime temperatures are also expected to be higher over the southern parts than the northern parts of the country. For our air quality forecast on this day, we expect to still see the northern parts of the country have air quality that is considered unhealthy for persons living over this area because of the quantity of dust in suspension in the atmosphere over this region. Places that appear in orange are expected to have air quality that is considered unhealthy for persons that are within the sensitive group, while the Niger Delta area in yellow color is expected to have moderate air quality without any serious threat to the health of persons living over these areas. This is where we'll conclude our 3 days forecast for today. Thanks for watching and see you again.